All right. It looks like I'm live now, but I don't know what's going on with the camera and ugh. All right. I think I'm live. um, if you can hear me, if everything looks okay, let me know. It's a YouTube thing. And of course, I had to go into the desktop mode of my cell phone, which is like the worst picture ever for me on my side. And I can barely see the chat. So I'm going to have to pop the chat out, I think. Let me see if it'll let me. Of course not. Nope, it won't let me pop the chat out. So I'm going to have to just zoom in on the chat. And because the screen is a cell phone screen, I can only look at the chat. I can't see myself. So if I'm out of frame or the sun is shining in the wrong way, let me know. Okay, V will let me know. But I don't know. So YouTube did this. This happened to me when we did the podcast at the beginning of the month. The same thing happened. So I don't know what it is. It's definitely a YouTube thing. I don't know what the heck it is. So all the questions that people were asking, because remember, I was behind in questions. So if I never answered your question, you're going to have to resubmit it. Put it back up. I don't like the way that feels. I'm going to switch it. It's bothering me. Stop going in the sun, V said. Don't go in the sun. Stay in the shade. All right, I will. Anyway, I think I was in the middle of saying we're going to do Freaky Friday Part 2 next Friday. So this coming Friday, make sure you jump on. It's 8 Eastern time, so you've got to use your cell phone, go to the world clock, put in New York time, so you'll see how many hours that is against your time. I do have a unicorn shirt. Luckily, you can't see the bottom because there's a cuss word on it. But you can get this shirt in my Teespring store. It says, I'm an effing unicorn, but the word effing is spelled out. So yeah, I'm going to just roll that up so you don't end up seeing it by accident. But I think it's low enough that you won't see it. So anyway, if you want one of these shirts, it is in my Teespring store. I think it's like 20 or 21 bucks. Anyway, so I don't know why YouTube did this, but this is the second time this month YouTube has done this to my lives where I've had to jump on the desktop version on my cell phone, which does not really work for me because I can't see myself. I have to zoom in on the chat, so all I can see is the chat, which I guess is okay. But if somebody gotta let me know if there's a booger in my nose or something. But anyway, yes, Freaky Friday Part 2. Please ask your question if I did not answer your question. Please ask it again, and I will definitely answer your question. Now, let me make sure that I'm doing the live chat and not top chat, because look at that. It is doing top chat, not live chat. There we go. All right. Okay. So thank you for everybody for coming back, because I know some people are not going to come back. So I appreciate you guys coming and jumping back on. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anyway, let me show you my goodies that I found at the swap meet today. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to show you the 2 small things. This we found, there's a guy who sells like dollar type stuff, $2 stuff. His business he's going out of business basically. So I got this for $1. It's a frog. It's like a wind thing. I'm going to put it on my antenna so we can blow in the wind when I am parked. I wouldn't keep it on while driving because it probably would just tear it up. It's not made of heavy duty. But whoops, here's a picture of what it's going to look like. Can you see that? Can you see that, V?
Yes, I can see it.
So it's going to look like that, but it's going to hang this way, hangs down. So I'm just going to hang it on my antenna when I'm parked, especially at RTR. Actually, maybe I'll put it on the Vanner family sign to mark our camp spot. Maybe that's what I'll do. No, I mean, I'm going to make a sign, but I'm saying maybe I'll attach this to the sign. So maybe I'll attach this to the sign so everybody will know that it's Vanner family and it's, the frog, it's me. So I made a makeshift sign last year, and luckily I had a pole where I was. There was a little pole there. I don't know how I'm going to hang the sign this year. Got caught up in the ether for a minute. Hey, Cindy. And the other thing I got, I'm so happy and excited for it. I don't know where to put it, but I think I'm going to put it up here. So when I do the videos, you guys can see it. But this man has all these wood football team things. And so he had these really tall, probably about, how big were they, V? Like 2.5 feet?
Yeah, about 2.5.
So about 2.5 feet football players, and he has them all painted with the football teams. And he had one that was the Washington Redskins, because I'm from Northern Virginia, and Northern Virginia does not have a team. So I have the Redskins helmet. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it? I have the Redskins helmet because that's as close as I'm going to get. That and the Baltimore Ravens. Those are the only two teams for my area. So anyway, he had a cardinal. He also had some signs like this, and he had one with the head of the cardinal on it. And I know it's for the Cardinals team, but because my van's name is Cardinal. So whatever. Bleh. So oh, move it out of the sun, she said. So I'm good. So this is my cardinal sign, and I'm thinking of taking the can you see that? I'm thinking of taking this cotton that I got from the Cotton Museum down and putting this up there. So when I do the videos, you guys can see it in the background. Because my man's name is Cardinal. I'm so excited. The paint job on this is not really that nice, but I only paid $5 for it. But if you look closely, you can see where, see where the white, not the greatest paint job. I can be picky if I want to. Oh, he put his name on it. It says Luke on it. He actually signed it. Okay. Maybe I'll tape this off and repaint the edge red. V is over there having a fit. Monster called you the set producer. You're the set producer because you're telling me to get out of the sun and and what you can see and how you can see. Yeah, she's also a pain in my butt. Hi, Drew. There's no H in my name though. Miss V is set producer, and she's a bully. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to hang this up in the background. So when I do my video, because most likely I'll probably sit here and do most of my videos. This gives me the most around the room. This is at the foot of my bed, and it's in front of my barn doors on the side. This is the most amount of room right here that I have, because this aisleway is too skinny to put the chair. So yeah, I think this is probably where videos will be happening. Or occasionally I put the camera in between the front seats and I sit here and you guys see the back of, you can see the bed. So there's two places I video depending on what time of day it is and what my mood is. So I also bought a small cooler, like I said, at the swap meet, and it was red. How many quarts you think this is? I think it's 16. I think it has a number 16 on it. Maybe it's 16 quarts. So it's not big, and it's sitting behind the passenger seat. Doesn't hold very much, but it's okay. I bought 2 bags of salad. What did we buy? I had 2 bags of salad. I've got some meatless meatballs and a Gatorade. That's all that's in there. No, I didn't put the Gatorade in there. No, I didn't, because I put the grapes in. So no. Or did I? I don't remember what I put in there. Anyway, what else did I get at the swap meet? Oh, Judith, don't be mad at me. I did get a 20-pound propane tank. I know you said you had one for me and you were going to bring it to RTR, but that's like a month away. Assistant is cold. What is that? Oh, my set producer is fixing the set. It's actually not that window. It's this window. It's the front window.
Oh, damn.
Open the door. My set producer is fixing the sun shining in. It's too much sun, I guess. Is that better for everybody? Yeah, she gotta go check out what she did. Now I gotta put the light on probably. It's perfect. Okay, thank you, honey. So Judith, don't be mad. I did get a 20 gallon propane tank that was full, and it was $30, which was like, whoo. But it was full. It's full of propane. But I really, 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 really am tired of buying these 2-packs. These 2-packs are 6 $647 each. 647 each, and I've been buying these things like crazy for the past couple of months. So now all I need is the hose. So I don't know how long the hose is at Walmart, but I think I have to order the long hose from Amazon because I think the Walmart one is only 5 foot. How long is yours?
Mine is 5.
And where's your tank?
It's in the back of the truck.
But when you have it in the front, does it reach your?
Yes, it does.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like if mine's in that front, it's not going to come all the way over here.
It will.
You think?
It's
5 feet? Okay. Well, I'll get the one from Walmart. Oh my gosh. Monster, you're so crazy. Hi, Auntie Catherine. Welcome to a live, Yvonne. Oh, no problem, Kathy. Virtual office says, hey, Crystal, haven't forgotten you. Happy trails. No problem. Yvonne says, I'm youthful and pretty. I'll take it. I will take it. All right. Everybody thinks that you putting the fabric there was much better, Miss V.
about time I do something.
De-stressful life says, I'm inspiring a brother. Well, I appreciate that. I am back, Steven. Thanks for jumping back on. Marines usually are, but there's a side conversation happening that I don't know anything about, so I'm going to let that go. Monster, you keep talking to whoever you're talking to. Anyway, these things were getting expensive to buy, and I needed a propane tank, so I got a propane tank. So I did get a propane tank. That does not mean, Judith, that you shouldn't bring it because your tank might be better than my tank. Mine's a little old. And if yours is not better than mine, then we will just bless someone out at the RTR. I will bless someone with mine if I take yours, so it's fine. Monster said you're a grip too. You know the grips on movie scenes? So not only are you a set producer, but you're also a grip. That means, wait, Monster, you giving her too many titles. That means this heifer gonna start asking for money. Don't give her no titles. Don't be giving her titles. Hey, M wants to know if I need links before signing off. Yes, if you would please do the just do the website link because I don't think I put up the next book. Actually, yes, the book club is there. The next book is there. If you just put the book club up, that'd be great. She said, no, don't get one. I already got one, Judy. I got one today at the swap meet. No, my book club reviews, we do not do books anymore. People weren't reading the books. They're not even listening to the books online. So no, I'm not wasting my time. In the beginning, if you go to my website, you can see all the books that we did read or that I read because people weren't reading them. But yeah, no, it didn't work. Cindy wants to know if I have a carbon monoxide detector. I do not.
You're gonna buy one.
V is over there saying I'm gonna buy one. But no, I do not. But I have my window next to my head open. So I figured that was good enough. And of course, someone wants me to do more cooking videos. I don't know why y'all so obsessed with me cooking in this van. When I bought what did I say? When I bought the Miss V, what did I say today? When I bought the squash and the zucchini, I said I'm gonna have to film this because somebody's gonna ask me to do a cooking video. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Yes, I will do a cooking video. I do not know when it'll come out, but when I make this squash and zucchini, I will film it. And whenever I get to editing it and putting it up, that's when you'll see it. So, Blue Butterfly says my healthy cooking videos help to inspire her to eat healthy. I appreciate that. But I hate cooking. So, I mean, y'all really, really like it. You really like it, and that's cool. But I don't like cooking. I'm lazy. And I just try I try to do the least of stuff that I can. I'd rather just get the raw fruit and vegetables and eat them. My orca, I know I messed your name up. Please type it phonetically. Said, it's cool. I want to know the ropes because I can see making a whole meal for my kids. Or you can't see making a whole meal for your kids. Well, I don't really eat meat, so everything I cook is just like vegetables. Cindy says, I can help you get one on Amazon. Wait, get what? I got to go back and see what it was. I forgot.
The hose.
Oh, the hose?
No, we'll get one at Walmart tomorrow.
No, carbon monoxide detector.
Oh.
Okay, I will put it in the wish list after this video. Yeah, I'll email you a link. Yes, I'll do that. Okay, that works. Yeah, because I don't have one. I do have a fire extinguisher, but I don't have. I would like the carbon monoxide / smoke detector combo thing if that's possible. Is that what you have, E?
Yeah.
Yours is a combo, right?
No.
It's not. It's just a carbon monoxide. I should probably get the combo one, right? Just in case. Thank you, Miss M, for doing the links. I love you. Thanks for coming on as always. Monster said, because you're fast and it looks good. Oh, Miss V, oh, you're answering somebody else's question. No buddy heater. I want to get a wave 3, or yeah, the wave 3 is in my wish list. Hint, hint. Because I really rather have the wave 3. If you guys follow Van City Van Life, he has a video where he compares the two, because he went from the buddy heater to the wave 3 and he explains why it's better. I've always wanted the wave 3. I've been wanting the wave 3 for like 2 years, but I just can't see dropping 100 and what? Like 150?
200 comes down.
Not for the wave 3, it's under 200. No, the wave 3 is under 200. Don't make me break out my cell phone, my other phone. Okay, break it out. You go to Amazon and look it up. Wave 3. It's like 150 to 180, I think. It's just under 200. Anyway, I would rather what did Catherine say? You want to video me? You're a better cook. Oh, no, she didn't. No, you didn't, Catherine. I don't think you've even eaten any of my food. So how do you know you're a better cook? RW says, if you hang with Crystal, just cook for her and have her film it. No, not at Walmart. It's cheaper on Amazon.
Okay, Amazon is $188.
Really? Okay, so $188 at Walmart and in Amazon for the wave 3. No, I don't want to get the I've had a buddy heater before. I actually gave it away last year at the RTR. I do not want a buddy heater again. Nope. Gilbert says, I just got some squash and zucchini and I don't know how to cook them. Okay, Gilbert, I'm going to give you a quick lesson on how I do my squash and zucchini. I do it 2 ways. Depends on if I'm cooking outside on the fire. It's pretty much the same. You just do one in foil and one in the pan. So you get your skillet, wash your vegetables, your zucchini and your squash. I usually wash everything in vinegar. Wash everything on the outside, slice it up. And you don't have to don't slice it too thick because you want it to cook. You don't want it soggy. I don't like soggy vegetables. I like them to still have a crisp to them. That's the way you're supposed to, because you cook all the nutrients out when they're soggy and mushy. I don't like mushy vegetables. Slice them up, both of them. You can coat them in a little bit of butter. And in your pan, use whatever oil you like to cook with normally, whether that be avocado oil, whether it be peanut oil, whether it be coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, grapeseed oil. I like to do a combination of coconut oil and grapeseed oil. I don't measure. I do like a spoonful of coconut oil and just slap it down in the pan, and about a spoonful of grapeseed oil, and pour that into the pan as well. Heat it up on a low heat. It doesn't need to be super high. Let the coconut oil melt. Throw your zucchini and squash in there. I usually do a sprinkle of salt, couple of sprinkles of pepper, and I also use a little bit of because I'm using just like McCormick type spices. I love to use the Italian one because the Italian one has lots of different herbs in it, and just a couple of sprinkles of that in there, and you just saute it. When that middle starts to get soft of them, you're done. Don't overcook it so that the outside skin edges are soft. Don't do that, because once that gets too soggy, you're done. It's over with. All the nutrients are gone. And then as a side dish, you can eat it with something else. If you want to do rice and put it on top of rice, you can do that. If you want to have meat, maybe have chicken with it and make that, because it's just your side dish. And but if you really want it good, before you put those vegetables in, go ahead and do your onions with zucchini and squash. Yes, here for it. Yes, here for it. Do that. So brown your onions. You want your onions to be almost to the point where they're slightly translucent, but not too much, because I still like my onions to have a little crisp to them too. I prefer red onions, not white onions. It's up to you. You can do a combo of both if you want, but slice them kind of thin so they cook pretty quickly. Then put your zucchini and squash in there and cook them till they're done. That's how I eat mine. Anybody else got tips? Throw them out there in the comments, and you can help Gilbert cook his zucchini and squash. Kathy wants to know, am I really thinking of stopping van life?
Hell no.
V just answered the question for you. I don't know. I was in my feelings last night when I said that, but I do miss my son and I miss my granddaughter. So I don't know if I would stop it, but maybe I would go live on the East Coast in a van. I don't know. So I don't know. Can't answer that question right now. Lena says cooking videos will make me money and you make it so fun. I guess you're right. People do watch the cooking videos more so than they do any other videos. So I guess you're right. What am I doing now for heat? Oh, you must have missed it. I use my cooktop for heat still. I answered. Oh, you answered. Okay. Wendy is saying the Wave 3 is a much drier heat. True. The Wave 3 is a drier heat, even though they both use propane. The Wave 3, I guess the way it processes it and it comes out of the front. Plus the Wave 3 doesn't need all that extra clearance, just clearance above. You can actually mount it to your door. Like my door here, my barn doors on the side, I could actually mount it onto my door because it doesn't need clearance in the back. The back stays cold to the touch. So it's only the top where the heat kind of rises that gets hot. All right, trying to go to the next question. Hold on. I think I missed a question. No, I didn't. Okay, going. I don't think so. You're fine. Go ahead. Okay. I just said why the Wave 3 was better because somebody else said. Yes, Wave 3 is a catalytic heater, but they do have a cover that covers the front. So yes, even the buddy heater you need to keep covered. Even the buddy heater you need to keep covered. So yes. Catherine says, I've cooked for 7 people. That's why she's better. That doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. Cooking for more people doesn't mean anything. And when I was raising my son in his teenage years, I was cooking for 7 people too, even though there was only 3 of us in the house, because he can eat for 6. A cooking battle at RTR? No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, so yeah, my other go-to staple for seasoning is the Kraft Zesty Italian. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is like all the seasoning you need when you don't have a lot of room for seasoning, because it's got everything in it. There's some oil in it. It's got vinegar. It's got soybean, canola oil. It's got your salt, your garlic, red peppers, onions, paprika. I mean, of course, it's got other stuff in it, but it's good. It's no artificial flavors, no high fructose corn syrup, and no synthetic colors. This is my go-to seasoning to cook stuff in, but I still use the Italian seasoning as well, and a little salt and pepper. And of course, I got to have my Cholula. If you're looking for a good hot sauce that has flavor and it's not just spicy for spicy's sake, get you some Cholula. What else do I have down here? I use my minced onions. And I like the Italian herb seasoning from McCormick, and I like the grinder. I prefer the grinder. Yeah. That's about it for my seasonings that I have. Yep, that's about it. I try and keep it condensed. That's why I like the Italian seasoning, because there's a little bit of everything. I'll tell you what's in there. Let me see. I didn't even do that. Let's see. What's in the Italian? Rosemary, black pepper, red pepper, garlic, onion, sea salt, tomato, and parsley. So dried tomato and parsley. All is in here. So that's like everything you need. For me anyway. What else? What else? I should make videos that my fat butt can lose weight. Go back. I do have cooking videos. I have about, I don't know, out of my 600 plus videos, there's got to be at least 7 maybe cooking videos. So bye, Estella. Da, 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 da. Answering questions, answering. Remember, guys, emoji in all caps for questions. Wendy says mounting the Wave 3 to the door is a great idea. Then you don't have to purchase the darn legs. There you go. Miss V, I'm going to need you to stop perpetrating this cooking battle, because what we're not going to do is having a cooking battle.
I don't like when you go battle.
Carol says, granddaughter, you don't look that old, honey. I am 47. My son is almost 24, and my granddaughter is 2 years old. Gilbert says, whoa, that sounds great. I'm going to try it right now, and it's quick, and you got me hungry. Thank you very much. You are very welcome, Gilbert. I can't give up on van life. Okay. There will always be some sort of van life. Even if I move back to the East Coast permanently, there will always be some kind of van life. Maybe I'll go like down to Florida or somewhere where I can get to them quicker than being on the West Coast. I have not seen your new vehicle, it says Wendy. There is a video of when I first did there's a live video that shows you the new setup. And let me see what the title of it is. I think it says tour, van tour. And you will see the picture of my new van in there. Caps make you feel awkward. Just do caps for questions. All right, I think I'm all caught up. Do I like spicy foods? To a certain extent. I don't like hot just for hot's sake. It has to be hot and flavorful. But I don't want something that's just extremely hot. Like, I don't want it uncomfortably hot. That's just crazy. Miss M wants to know, did I stop numbering my videos, and if so, why? The reason I stopped numbering my videos is because someone new to my channel sees that we're on video number 600 and something. It might be daunting to ask them to go back and watch the old videos. You see what I'm saying? To know that I have over 600 videos and to see that number, they might be like, oh, I'm not going back and watching them old videos. So yeah, that's why I stopped numbering my videos, because honestly, you don't necessarily have to watch my videos in order. You don't. So the only videos you have to watch in order is if I have the older ones before I knew how to edit and before I was using an editing app, where I was filming one video and another video, and it was like a part 1, a part 2, a part 3. But they all say that on them, part 1, part 2, part 3, or A, B, C, D. Those are the only ones you should watch in order because it's a continuous story. So that's why I stopped numbering my videos. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but Lena says, keep it simple like you do and funny. When you make it interesting, do van life, but take a month or 2 off for vacation with your family. What keeps you pushing to excel after all I have been through, says Jubilant. Wow. I don't know, because I could have easily, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I suffer with bipolar 2 depression, and I've talked about this openly before, and I need to do a video that is labeled this so people can watch it. And maybe I will do that. But I suffer with bipolar 2 depression, and I was on medication. I wasn't diagnosed until probably like somewhere between 2010 and 2012. I don't even remember now. I'd have to go back in my medical records and see. But I was finally diagnosed with it and got on medication, and was on medication all the way up through almost 2017. So like 2016, the summer of 2016, I believe, or maybe past that. Maybe the summer of 2017. Anyway, with my doctor's help in counseling and therapy and all that, and regular. Started out with once a week. I think I saw him for like a month, and then we went to 2 times a month, and then we went to once a month, and then we went to like every 3 months or so. So, and my son saw the same therapist too. He was a great guy. Love, love, love. I would actually love to do a follow-up with him when I go back in August to the East Coast. So I should definitely start emailing him now because he books up months in advance. But anyway, long story short, I could have easily, throughout my life, I have contemplated and attempted suicide on two occasions. But I didn't really attempt suicide because I knew I was going to be found both times. Because I knew what time a certain person was coming home to find me. And it was 2 different boyfriends. I was living, my first husband was one, and then the boyfriend I had before him was one. So I knew what time they were due home. I knew they were coming home, and took a handful of pills. So I knew I would be found. I knew in the hospital, and I knew, but I did not realize those were cries for help. I did not know that my depression had gotten so bad that that's what I felt was the best thing for me to do. To me, it felt like if I was just not here, everything would be okay. And so that's how it feels when you get to that point. As a teenager, I often had those thoughts, but never attempted. But in my early 20s, I did have those 2 attempts. So there's that. But why not keep going? Why not go on? I smell something burning.
I don't know what that is.
But do you smell it?
Yeah, I smell it.
Okay, as long as you smell it too. That means it's not in my van. Because I don't have anything on. So nothing should be burning.
I think somebody's burning the fire.
Yeah, somebody must be making a fire. Sorry, guys. So if you have anyone in your life who suffers with mental health and who has attempted suicide, I'm going to say probably 7 times out of 10, it's a cry for help. Don't just get them help for the time being and get them well and then leave. Check on that person constantly. And I know it's a big job for you to do, but if it's somebody close to you, it's worth it. Check on them, make sure they're going to therapy, make sure they're taking whatever medication they're supposed to be taking. Definitely don't just think they're okay if they say they're okay, because 9 times out of 10, when I say I'm okay, I'm really not okay. I'm really struggling with something. We're good liars and we're good fakers. I can fake being okay real good. And a lot of times it's just easier to fake it because you don't want to talk about it. You don't want people to know that you're struggling because you don't want people to think you're crazy. It's very difficult to explain to someone who does not struggle with the mental health how you feel without sounding like a crazy person. So yeah, if you got somebody in your life that's struggling with something, I don't care if it's schizophrenia, I don't care if it's bipolar, I don't care if it's depression, I don't care what category they fall into. If you love them, check on them often and do not let them get away with saying they're fine. Make sure they're taking their medication. Now, I've been off my medicine for a while, but me and my doctor, we had a plan for a whole 7 months where I weaned myself off my medication, and I have a month's supply of medication if I need to get back on it. But so far, so good. Once I started living in the van, he saw the change in me. When he saw that this lifestyle was actually healthy for me, he said, "Do you think you want to stop your medicine?" And I was like scared to stop my medicine. But he said, "I think you can do it. I feel like the lifestyle you're living and the stressors you have are gone, that you would be okay." Now, fortunately for me, my bipolar 2 is not severe. My bipolar 2 presents itself in my mania, if you will, or my highs present themselves in hyperactivity, insomnia. So I don't go, some people with bipolar, their mania, they don't need to be off medication. Their mania is like conspiracy theory. People are talking about me. They're out to get me. Very paranoid. You know what I'm saying? And I do have occasional anxiety attacks, but nothing big. So I'm one of those few people who can be off their meds and be okay with their mental health. Plus, I talk about my stuff a lot, and I think that's therapeutic for me. So anyway, I hope that answers the question about how I'm able to push through considering all I've been through. Thank you. Mary says, please don't fake MB. Don't fake around us. We are family. Okay. I'll try that too, but sometimes you might have to actually push further. You might have to ask the question. Sometimes you might have to. Gilbert says, oh, he's talking to somebody else. Never mind. Patrick says, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. That's easy said, Patrick, but when you're in the problem, it doesn't seem temporary. So it seems like it's permanent and it's never going to get better. So it's easy for someone to say that the problem is temporary. When you're in the problem, when you're feeling the way you feel and you're contemplating suicide, it seems like that problem is permanent and it's never going to get better. Even though you know you've had good times, you know you have people that love you, all that just disappears. All that you see, your blinders, is your depression and what your brain is telling you is wrong, is negative. That's all you can hear. And so that's why the suicide comes up. Lena says, keep going because you are loved by so many. You never knew. You never know. Everybody has something that's not popular. Oh, another message bumped you up. Hold on. Something that's not popular like me sometimes because I'm so playful as a grown woman. I'm not quite sure what you're saying, Lena.
Talking about depression and
oh, okay. I'm losing where I was. Okay. Oh, somebody else was talking about food recipes. Okay. Patrick says, I know, love. I tried suicide. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know you were speaking from experience, but I know for me, my problems didn't seem temporary. They didn't seem temporary at the time. I just knew that everything would be better if I was gone. I definitely, I mean, I knew I would be found, but I also knew if I wasn't found, at least I wouldn't have to deal with what I was dealing with. So, RW is talking to Gilbert, I think. Or no, he's talking to me. We have a shocking amount in common. Your honesty is a massive motivation for us. Well, thank you. Wendy says her dad is bipolar. Swings were 2 years apart. My dad's bipolar swings were 2 years apart. This was not found until he was put into a convalescent hospital where his meds were monitored. He bought 7 cars in one day when he was in a manic phase. Yes, that's the other thing about some people's mania. I do have that to a certain extent. I do have that impulsivity control lack when I'm in a mania sometimes. But I'll go to a thrift shop. I ain't got the money to buy 7 cars in one day. But I will go to a thrift shop or Walmart and I will make purchases and be broke afterwards and then automatically go into a depression because I have no money. So I do have, as indicate, not so much in van life, but before I have done that. I have had my mania take me and spend all my money at the thrift shop or Walmart or something and be depressed for days afterwards. And then I'm taking stuff back and, you know, can't take that to the thrift shop, but I'm taking stuff back to Walmart trying to get my money back. Yeah, I have done that. I have had that kind of mania before. So yeah, it's like that frontal lobe that controls the impulsivity just disappears. James says, when you're hurting and there's no other way out, it seems like an easy fix. You're right. Blue Butterfly says, I have 2 mental disorders, but it's hard for me to talk about it because once people know, they treat me different. That's unfortunate. I hope you are taking your medications and keeping them monitored. That was my biggest thing, was keep your medicines monitored if you're on something, because when your hormones as a woman changes, medicine changes in your body, how you metabolize it, how it works. When your weight changes, definitely, you know, more than 10 pounds, go to your doctor and just get a checkup, just to see if those medications need to be tweaked a little bit. So yeah, the actual medication that I was taking, and now I don't remember the name of it. The medication I was taking was actually originally made for seizures. Trileptal, there you go. It was Trileptal. It's actually a seizure medication, but because the bipolar is kind of like a seizure, I guess, in some ways, they found that when they gave it to people with certain types of bipolar, it helped. And so I was on trileptal, and my dosage over the years went up and down. When I started feeling like I was plateauing and everything was good, we would lower it. When I was having a crisis, we would up it. So you have to definitely keep your medicines monitored. You cannot take the same dose of medicine forever. You just can't. And sometimes you can't take the same medicine forever. Lena says, talking about a lot of older people my age think I'm trying to be young, and it's not, it's your personality. No, I get that. I get that. I definitely get that. Let's see. Rhonda said, oh, did I miss Rhonda's? Gilbert is saying, sorry about the situation. Thought I was the only one who felt like that. I don't want to kill myself, but I have no care about dying. I was diagnosed bipolar also and manic depressive. Please take your medicine, Gilbert, please. Brilliant says, I'm sad now, been that way for a while, and I'm on medication for depression. That's good. And sometimes we have to bring those closest to us in, bring them in. You have to bring them in and let them know, look, this is the situation. I was diagnosed, I'm on medication, and I'm going to need your help to get out of this, to get back to normal for me. And you got to, you have to, you really do. You have got to get help. And you can't do it all by yourself. Wendy says I'm the queen of returns. De-stressful life says she needs to be with folks who would support her through her issues. I feel like right now I'm good. I do know when I'm going into either a hyper mode or manic, and I do know when I'm getting depressed. My depressions have lasted much, much, much shorter, and I've always had short depressions. But sometimes my manics are really kind of, my energy levels go up. Like right now, when I wasn't sleeping before the whole shingles thing, I hadn't been sleeping for a long, long time. But I also have an issue with my thyroid where occasionally it would go hyper. And when you're hyperactive thyroid, sometimes you get insomnia as well. And mine will go hyperactive for like a month or two, and then it re-regulates. I've never been on medication for it. The doctor I had for many years said that it's best not to go on medicine because it re-regulates itself, because the medication for it can mess up your the kidneys or liver or something. And I didn't want to have to deal with all that because mine comes back down to normal. But I also think right now that I'm in the beginnings of perimenopause or premenopause or whatever you want to call it. I don't think there's a lot going on with me. I was telling V this morning, I have given up on deodorant. Even the natural deodorant I was making for myself is breaking me out and giving me rashes under my arms. What? I don't care if I stink. I don't stink right now. I took a shower today.
So you don't think right now?
Well, I stunk this morning because I hadn't had a shower. Anyway, I think until the end of this month, I am not going to use deodorant. Although somebody told me to go get the crystal rock thing and try that. They do have it at Walmart, I think. So this week I'll go to Walmart and get one. But I keep breaking out in rashes. I'm talking over the course of 6 months, I have probably spent $50 in deodorant, maybe more, maybe 60. And because I'm buying this expensive $8 and $9 natural deodorants. Then I went back to making my own deodorant, and that still broke me out. After 2 weeks of using it, broke me out. Rashes under my arm to the point where it was hard to put my arms down for 2 days. So I was just washing with a mild soap and water and putting a little coconut oil under my arms to soothe the irritation feeling. So I have no idea what's going on with me. I think my hormones are all over the place right now. I'm hormonal. You're right, Victoria. When you start having the thoughts of suicide, when you have mental health, that's when you need to make an appointment to see your doctor, when you're getting to that point. Yes, don't forget to do a thumbs up. I can't see anything on my screen because of the way I had to do this video. So I can't see how many people are on. I can't see how many thumbs up there is. Nothing.
I will have 18 thumbs up.
18 thumbs up.
We have 100 people on.
Wait, we got 100 people on and only 18 thumbs up? I'm disappointed. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Sometimes a glass of wine and a nap. Sometimes a little puff pass. You never know. Miss M says it's amazing to hear that so many people are depressed. We should revisit this topic often. Sometimes it really does help to talk about it. So many youth are depressed as well. 9-year-old girl committed suicide. Yeah, that was upsetting to me that the 9-year-old girl got bullied and committed suicide. I think some of our youth who are committing suicide aren't necessarily depressed, but the bullying is causing them to feel worthless, and so that's why they're taking their lives. So Mr. G says he gave up on deodorant 8 years ago. Okay, well, you need to tell me what you're using to control the odor. I'm just washing like under my arms 2 or 3 times a day with soap and water, but depending on how hot it gets, you know, right now it's not hot, but that's not gonna fly in the summertime. So I'm just saying, I can't. Yeah, we can definitely do a mental health live chat. We can do that. I will try and squeeze that in sometime. No, Face. No, you did not. No, you did not. That's not right. What? Face said, park your van downwind. Ugh. You mean upwind? You don't want to be down. Wait, downwind? Wait. Which one is the one where the wind's blowing to you? I thought downwind, the wind was blowing towards you.
I don't know which one it is, but that was funny.
That's not funny. Why are you laughing?
I'm not. I would never laugh at something like that.
I know y'all can hear her. She's so loud. Carol said, Crystal, I told you to try cornstarch or baby powder made with cornstarch. It works. Just have to put it on more than once in hot weather. So just put cornstarch, just plain. You don't do baby powder. You know, there's something going around about baby powder causing cancer. You know, in the summer, my mom used to put baby powder. You know how you put the baby powder on your chest and put it down in your underwear? We used to put baby powder everywhere, down your back to keep you cool. And now it's saying people have cancer from the, I guess the talc, maybe? I don't know. All right, I'm going to look for some baby powder. I mean, just cornstarch. Don't mix it with nothing. No essential oils, no coconut oil, nothing. Just cornstarch. Because I use the arrowroot powder, and arrowroot powder is a form of cornstarch, and it's still irritating me. I don't understand. Mr. G says he changes his t-shirt often. So when you get stinky, you wash under your arms and put on a new t-shirt? Okay, I don't have that many clothes. Cornstarch deodorant or Cow brand baking soda. What is Cow brand? No, I cannot do baking. Baking soda burns me. I cannot do baking soda. I can't do it. You can't smell me. I don't stink right now. I had a good shower today. You shush it. Maybe almond oil could serve as a moisturizer for the armpits as well. Well, I have coconut oil. That's normally what I have. Coconut oil and grapeseed oil. Yeah, I heard that the baby powder, they're seeing that people have different kinds of cancer and lymph node issues with their lymph nodes under their arms and stuff. And yeah, don't do it. Don't use baby powder. My friend said strap a pair of pads under there. That's what he had to do for 3 days in Georgia. Like menstrual pads under your armpits? You know what? I'm not with you. I'm walking away. I'm scrolling past you. Rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle in a soft rag. I did for a little bit, but when it wasn't a rash, I did put some alcohol in a cotton ball and dab it under there. So yeah. Patrick says, how about Manic Mondays for a mental health talk? Would you guys come on to a Monday live though? On Monday night? I would have to do it early. But see, people work though.
Yeah.
If I started at 7, I guess most people are home by 7, right? We started at 7 and go till like 9, just 2 hours. Most people go to bed by 9. We could do that. I'll think about it. Send me an email, Patrick, to remind me of that, because I'll forget. I forget everything when I turn this thing off. Victoria says, I'm sending you a frog. I will include some magnesium oil, which is liquid mineral deodorant.
Really?
What? Victoria is so good to me. Can y'all still see me? Do I need my light?
Yes. Just put some light on, though.
Oh, now you tell me to put some light on. I had to ask.
No, listen, I was trying not to give up.
I got to unplug my mic. Hold on. Let me get some light. You need to come take your fabric.
Oh, no, she didn't. I'll take my shit back.
Don't be cussing on the video.
I'm not
They can hear you.
Nobody can hear me.
Yes, they can. You don't understand.
Okay,
They
fine.
can hear you in the background, Peanut Gallery. Let me get my light. Peanut Gallery all in there. Hey, Chip, I'm on a live video. All right, I'm going to wrap this up real soon. Where can I clip my light? It's not in my normal position. Did you get the bike, Chip?
He said yes.
Oh, wow.
But give us a few minutes, okay? All right.
It'll be dark. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. This is not working. Oh, Lord, are you okay? Lord have mercy. Don't be falling, woman.
I'm fine.
No, that's not going to work. I don't know where to put my light because I don't have my normal, and I don't want to hold it. Hold
I
on.
can see you. You're fine now. You're fine.
Hold on.
You're fine.
But I don't, it's not clipped onto anything. I'm holding it in my hand. And I'm not really trying to do that.
Here, just get my boots on.
No, I don't want your light. Really? Really? She just stuck a flashlight on the floor. Really? Heifer. Heifer. Hold on. I know my hand is probably all in the way.
You though.
Hold on. She's talking about I can see you though. Heifer.
I can see you.
I'm a smacker. I swear I'm a smacker. Wait, is that in the way? Can you see me? Is this in the way of the camera?
It's in the way of the camera.
Okay.
Take it out of the camera. Thank you very much. Oh my God.
I love you.
You are doing the front part is fine. You don't need more light.
Love you. I love you. Okay. I love you.
Okay, that's good. It is 5:30.
Is that too much? I have the time. I know what time it is. Why she want me to get off, apparently. Is that too much light?
That is too much. What the hell is wrong with you?
Okay, Victoria's gonna send me magnesium oil. Wait, I gotta put my microphone back on. I don't have no sense. Thank you, Victoria, for the magnesium oil. I will greatly appreciate it. So I will not go and buy the crystal rock. I will wait for your magnesium oil. I mean your liquid magnesium. I never heard about that. That's a good idea. So they have baby powder made with cornstarch and not talc. Do not use any talc. Oh wait, every time somebody comments, it keeps bumping me. I don't like this feature. The other one doesn't do that. Ugh. Don't use rubbing alcohol on your skin. It's poisonous. If you have to use alcohol, use cheap vodka. Oh, okay. The antibacterial soap helps control the smell. Yeah, but antibacterial soap, most of those are not natural. I use this Dr. Bronner's. Only because, and they said they can hear you. Oh, Lena, I'm so sorry about that. Yes to Manic Mondays. Okay, awesome. We'll start doing Manic Minute. Maybe we'll do that for the new year. That'll be our new part of our New Year's resolution. We're gonna have mental health once a month check-ins, Manic Mondays. The best way to prevent odor is to detox at least twice a week, drinking a nice tea. It will cleanse your sweat and allow your pores to breathe. What kind of tea, though? You said a nice tea. You ain't tell me what kind. Send me some tea, Gilbert. Gilbert, I'm sorry, but I have to do it. I could have drowned in Gilbert. If you haven't seen Gilbert Grape, I'm too through with you. Come on, Gilbert Grape. Great movie. Go see it. You can find it somewhere online. Somebody said they're having too much fun. They wish they were here. You can come join us at any time. Anytime. Oh, it keeps bumping me. All right, those that have to go, I understand. We're not going to be on very long. You straight up pulled out a Timothy Ward laugh just now. Do you two keep in touch? No, wait, Timothy Ward. I'll tell you, I'm honest, be honest with you. I've only watched 2 of his videos, and that's because he tagged me in one. But no, I don't watch it. I didn't know he laughed a certain way. Bye, Wendy. And all those that had to leave. Long Island iced tea. Oh my gosh, I'm not with y'all. All right, it's 5:33. How long have we been on? Who's eating Gilbert Grape? What's eating Gilbert Grape? Right. What's eating Gilbert Grape? Great movie. It's a great movie. You have to see that movie. It's a classic. Shave the armpits. I am not shaving my armpits. I refuse. I don't shave nothing. Except the sides of my head. But look, I'm not hairy. Hold on. Let me show you. I have a t-shirt on. I mean, a tank top on. I'm not hairy. That's not hairy. Can you see that? Can you see it? V, can you see it? Can't see nothing? Okay, hold on. Let me get the flashlight. No, I can't. It's not you. Can y'all see that? That is not a lot of hair. I was way hairier when I was younger. The older I get, the less hair I have on my pits and my legs and other places as well. Anyway, I'm not shaving my pits. Anybody got time for all that? Okay, it's back. I'm back now. Wax the pits. I ain't waxing. I ain't shaving. I ain't doing it. This is all natural. What you see is what you get. Oh my God. What you see is what you get now, baby. Ding, 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 ding. What you see is what you get. Wait, are they gonna ding my video if I sing that? Ah! Oh my gosh, I can't. Lena said if I take vacation, there has to be pajama party. I will have to bring a tent because I don't have a van yet. That's okay. You're going to be cold in your tent, but we'll park our vans close together and you can put your tent in the middle of us. We'll help block some of the wind from you and bring lots and lots of blankets to pile on yourself and some kind of one, get the little cooktop or something that sits on top of here so you can run it all night on very, very low. I don't know about having a pajama party at night because it's cold. I don't know about all that. Where should you send the tea? The address is in the description box. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put the address up on the screen via a piece of paper that I have it written on, and y'all can write it down. But the address is always in the description box. Where's that piece of paper that I have it written on? Here we go. You have it? Yeah. I don't know if they're going to be able to see it, though. Can you see it? Can you see that? Yeah, you're fine. Leave it right there. Okay, it's right there. In the box number is 392. C1-392. You need all those numbers in order to get it to me. Crystal Vanner, 1850 McCulloch Blvd North, number C1-392, Lake Havasu City, Arizona, 86403. But it's in the description box. So on any of my videos lately here anyway, because I didn't have it in the description box when I was on the East Coast because it wouldn't make sense for you to mail stuff to Arizona if I was on the East Coast. But ever since I've been back to Arizona, what's that, 2 months we've been here? Has it been 2 months? Yeah, it's been over 2 months. Ever since then, all the videos lately have the address in the description box. And my wish list is there too, if you're wondering what to get me for the Christmas that I don't celebrate. Just saying, if you celebrate Christmas and you want to give your girl a gift, who am I to, deny you that, celebration? I'm just messing with y'all. I'm not expecting y'all to give me a gift. What? What's this? The address. Oh, she wants me to hold this up. This is the address. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. I need more light, I think. Push it in more. Push it in.
Come in more to the camera. Over. There you go. Leave it right there.
Leave it right there, she said. Right there.
Why did you move?
I didn't move it.
Slide it over.
Over here?
Uh-uh.
Oh, here.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'm not going to hold this up forever.
Okay, that's it.
Take a quick screenshot, y'all. It's in the description box.
Okay.
Look, Mom, and a granite tongue scraper. Ew, that's disgusting. This is not Freaky Friday. Goodbye.
I didn't see that.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Thank you, Patrick, for putting it up there. Lena said, who's going to pick her up at the bus station? She ready for real. Wait, where's the closest bus station? I don't even know where one is. Oh, that's interesting.
Do we have a bus over here?
I don't think we have bus stations here. We might have to go to Phoenix. We might have to get you from Phoenix. I think that's the closest place to fly into, too, is Phoenix. You know what you should do? You should rent a vehicle. That way you can sleep in the vehicle. If you take a bus to Phoenix and then rent a car for like the week or the weekend, because you know they have those Friday to Monday Enterprise has those, and get you something we can put the seats down in, you can sleep inside the car. Estella did that. She did that twice. Gilbert says, I feel so old right in my face, and I don't even know. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I pass on love. There you go. Pass on the love. Thanks for the fun. Good night. Good night. Those who are leaving. All right. Since no more questions are being asked and we're just cutting up and having a good time right now, and I'm losing all my light anyway, we're just going to go ahead and call it a night. I love you guys so much. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for asking your beautiful questions. And do not forget, our next live is the last Saturday of this month, and that's the book club. Go listen to the book. It's less than an hour, guys. Less than an hour. It's a podcast. You can listen for free. Free to listen. And as you're exiting out of here, go hit the thumbs up. As you exit out, go hit the thumbs up. Okay, guys? I love you so much as always. Good night. And Makeup Freaky Friday is next Friday. I'm going to be putting that on all social media this week. And you'll see the coming soon live thing on YouTube as well. All right? Love you.